Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a sewing style vlog and I'm going to be making a pair of trousers today in this video. I'm going to be doing the Sew House 7 free range slacks pattern. I've had this pattern for about a year and a half, just sat in my stash of patterns, and now that it is autumn winter I thought it would be really nice to make myself some kind of thick style trousers with a tapered leg like this one. So yeah, it's going to be a kind of informal chatty video, so I hope you stay tuned to see them come together. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and we're going to get straight on into it. So this actual pattern, I can't remember exactly where I found it. It was when I started to get back into dressmaking again and I was searching for a pair of trousers because at that point I hadn't sewn any. So I was looking around for something that I would wear, and I wear a lot of kind of tapered in trousers in different like jazzy prints from high street stores and stuff, and I thought it'd be really cool to start making my own. So I found this pattern, and when I first got it I was reading through the instructions. Sorry, I can't speak today. I was reading through the instructions and I was like, oh my god, this doesn't make any sense to me, I don't understand how on earth this goes together. I was literally just like, oh my goodness. So it kind of just went into the back of my pattern stash pile, and it wasn't until recently, now that we're back in autumn winter, because it was about this time last year I was looking at it and I was like, I need to make myself some more trousers because I've only got a couple of pairs that fit me well and others I've sort of donated to charity and stuff. I found this pattern again and I was like, do you know what, let me get the instructions out and just read through it properly, and then when you start the actual make you kind of roughly know what to expect. Yes, I took my own advice, I read the pattern instructions and I was like, oh, this makes sense to me now. And I think it comes with a year's worth of experience, you know, this whole year of sewing that I've been doing. So I'm really proud of the progress, because compare myself to this year when I was reading the pattern instructions to now, and I was like, okay, I kind of get it now, it makes sense. And although I haven't made them before, I am not overwhelmed by them anymore. So it's just proof that if you are a beginner and you're sewing and you find a pattern and you buy it and you like it, and then when you actually come to read it you're like, oh my god, this doesn't even make sense to me. Fear not, the more practice you have the more likely you are to just get it one day, and that's what's happened with this one. So I'm going to make the tapered trouser leg and I'm going to do it in this kind of checkered fabric that I got. Again, I got this last year in preparation when I was going to make them, and I think this fabric, if I remember rightly, was very cheap because at the time I was like just practicing, and I got this from, I want to say either Pound Fabrics or Fabric Land, one of the cheaper fabric shops out there in the UK, and I got quite a lot. There's quite a lot here. I feel like I must have got like 3 meters or something. It's really nice. It's like browns and it's got like an orange kind of thread running through it. Very classic for wintry sort of trousers that I wear. I like this kind of feel of fabric. So that's what I'm going to make the trousers in. I have yet to make trousers in a checkered print, so I don't know how it's going to look when it comes to matching up the seams and stuff like that. I'm going to try my best to match them up, but I'm not too worried. I think because this is a cheap fabric and this is the first time I've made this pattern, this is pretty much like a wearable toile, or toile. I know I always say that wrong. And so that's the plan for this video, is to make a wearable toile of the tapered legs of this. So yeah, we're gonna get started. I've got to cut it out, so I'm gonna cut it out now and then put them together. I feel like now that I've made a few different makes with pockets, I should be okay. The one thing that confused me last time was, if you look at this little like panel drawing, it has this pocket on the front, but essentially what you do is you sew that pocket on and then that becomes your front panel as one piece. Which before I was just like, I don't get it, I don't understand how on earth this works. So yeah, we're gonna give it a go, and I'm excited because I need some new trousers. I'm gonna go ahead and cut them out, and hopefully yeah, I can pattern match. I'm not gonna quote myself on that in case I get to the end and I just don't want to, but yeah, that is the plan, guys. So I'm gonna get started. In terms of this video, again, like all my sewing videos, I never really do like drop down tutorials on like how to make things, especially with this pattern. I've not actually made it before, so once I've got to a certain point in the make, I can put them on, show you what they look like, how they feel, so hopefully that will give you a good reference point if you want to try them for yourself. So I am a size UK 10-12 on my bottom half. At the moment, probably more verging onto a 12 because of how this year's been. And I am usually like, well, my waist is a 30-inch waist, 29 to 30 kind of fluctuates. And then my hips are about 42 inches, 41, 42. So yeah, that's kind of a reference in terms of my size. And then my height, I'm 5'3". So hopefully that helps you guys if it comes to the fit and you're kind of gauging if this would be for you or not. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut out the pattern and I'll be back. Hello, so it is, what time is it? 4:21, and I started cutting out the trousers at about midday, and I've not done anything. Okay, that's a lie. I cut out the trousers and then I left them in a pile, had some lunch, and then just procrastinated most of the afternoon. So I ended up going into my box of Halloween decorations and yeah, did that instead. But now I've just started sewing, so I've got my overlocker and my machine sort of raring to go, and I've just overlocked the first couple of bits in the instructions. Let me show you. So I'm just on this part, literally just prepped the pocket and the facing, so that is all I've done, and now I'm going to start stitching the front pockets on. So I think you have to do that bit first, like I have to do some stay stitching on like the pocket entrance and stuff like that on the trousers. I feel like once you've got the pockets on, it's a pretty easy thing to do in terms of just like sewing down the seams of the leg. It's just all these pockets that make it a little bit fussier. This pattern does actually give you some kind of like fit guides, which I thought was quite interesting and really cool actually. So I will sort of put them on and see what the fit's like, and obviously because this is just like a toile, I can know for next time, maybe make the adjustments if I need to. Here you guys, so here's an update. It's about, what time is it? 5:35, so I've been sewing for about just over an hour, and I've managed to get on the facings onto the pockets on the front pants, and then the pocket is actually stitched in now. Because this fabric is so patterned, it can actually give you a headache, like it's given me a headache. See if I can actually show you. There's 2 lines of stitching there and there, which is the top stitch for the pocket itself. So you put your hand in, this is the front, you put your hand into the pocket like this. There we go, I kind of show it. It's really hard to see obviously because of the fabric, but you can actually see my pink line that I drew on with my fabric pencil. I didn't match up my pockets, which now I'm kind of regretting a little bit, but hopefully you won't be able to notice too much, especially when the other part of the seam is on that side. So yeah, it should be fine. But they are sitting quite nicely, and then like I found the pocket didn't sit flush, so I matched up the notches there and down here, but the actual pocket bit itself kind of sits, it's like rounded, so it doesn't sit like flat against it. And I don't know if that's an error on my part or if it's meant to have that kind of 3D-ness, especially as like when you're wearing them, it kind of makes it more user friendly with the pocket. Yeah, I think it's absolutely fine. It's just kind of has a little bit of give like that sort of thing. So this is all the bit that I've just done, and I've just stitched down there as well. The next bit would be, the back pocket. So again, these are optional, but I will definitely be putting these on. I will carry on with this, and I will update you guys when I've got to this part. I've just been out in the rain. What is going on with my hair? Hello. Something going on outside as well. I am about to sew my trousers again. I am here on another day. Yeah, I just didn't have the motivation to finish them the other day, so today is a new day and I'm gonna hopefully finish them today. and show you guys. Nothing to report since I last vlogged. They are coming together nicely. I've done the front panels and now today is all about those back pockets and sewing them together. So fingers crossed I can actually make headway with it because I was so lazy the other day. And I thought I would show you guys how adorable is this jumper. So this is a sweater jumper from Joni. I'll link it below, and they gifted it to me, little press gift. And I just thought I'd show you guys because I mean that print is just so freaking cute for crafters and sewists. So I thought you'd like to see it. But yeah. Rain, rain, go away, don't come back another day. Hello, hello, is anyone home? What song can I sing for you guys today? Let me have a think. For any Buffy fans, you might know this one. And it is, well, it's not just in Buffy, but, and it goes, goodbye to you, goodbye to everything that I knew, of all the things I believed in. I just wanna get away. And I said goodbye to you, goodbye to everything that I knew. You were the one I loved, the one thing that I tried to hold on to. At the same time, I want what's yours and I want what's mine. I want you, but I'm not giving in this time. I'll be quiet now. My favourite thing is singing and sewing, and like I feel like it's so good for your mental health and your soul to do something that brings you joy, and for me it's the combo of singing and sewing at the same time. And that, for anyone who is wondering, is Michelle Branch, and it features in an episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which is one of my favourite episodes of all time. So yeah, a little fact for you guys, and I'll be quiet now. I'm just going to continue with these pockets. The pockets are on, so here is the back panel, and we've got this nice little pocket now, all sewn on there, looking really cute. I did actually 2 layers of stitching as well for top stitching. It's a shame you can't really make it out on this fabric. I'll pop it there and maybe you'll be able to see it. I did 2 sort of stitches down the side, just did some reinforcement as well on the top here. But it went on really smoothly, no issues at all. So yeah, now I'm going to sew the side panels onto the trousers, and it's pretty much just a case of assembling them together now, the pieces of the leg pieces and the side panels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you what the fit looks like once they're stitched together. Hey guys, let me click on there. So I've assembled the trousers. Just realised a sewing fail. I need to unpick that and just make sure I stitch that flat. But anyway, ignore that for a minute. They look mahoosive. Can't even hold this up with my dress. Let me just tuck my dress into my bra. They are mahoosive, but obviously they need to have their elastic waistband, which when the elastic's in, they're going to be super comfy, and I literally love them. I've managed to match up that front panel and the side panel pretty well, and then the back panel doesn't match in terms of pattern, but you can't really notice. I absolutely love them though, they're really comfy. It'll be interesting to see how they sit once I've got the elastic in, because it's quite hard to know at the moment. But they're high-waisted, and then obviously you can see the pocket on the back there and my side pocket. So yeah, I just need to unpick this. I've obviously caught it underneath when I was stitching the waistband on, but other than that they're looking good. So just got to put the elastic in and hem the bottom, hem the hem, and roll them up, and we're done. I think they're really cool, perfect sort of thing that I would wear during winter. So yeah, definitely gonna finish them off and I'll show you the finished result. Here are the finished trousers. I've got tights underneath because I was wearing a skirt earlier, but yeah, here we are. I'll do a little closer up look so you can see. So the waistband is in, the elastic, and it's quite a nice fit. So I have put the waistband in. There's quite a lot of gathers around the top, so I probably could have sized down, to be honest, but if I actually turn around, the fit on my bottom is like quite nice. I feel like there's like lots of room, and that's kind of how I prefer trousers to be. I prefer them to be like, you know, baggy and kind of oversized in that sort of way. But yeah, I think next time I could size down depending on the fabric. I quite like the fact these are kind of grandad style in appearance. The pockets are really nice as well because they're kind of naturally just like long enough that I can sort of hold my hand in them, so they're really cool. Really nice slouchy fit. Again, the fact that there's quite a lot of gathering here just gives it like a paper bag look, but obviously if you size down then that would be fine. I did actually make the pair, I made a size 12, which I'm not sure if it's US sizes or UK sizes because I'm a UK 12. But what I'm thinking is I've probably made a size too big. But yeah, overall I'm really, really pleased. Got pockets on the back. I will definitely be wearing these. You know, they're a wearable toile, so it was nice to sort of see how the fit was, how they come together. In terms of the actual make itself, I feel like they came together really well. It seemed to be a bit like fiddly bits along the way. I think it was just because of the pockets. Otherwise it would be a simple make. If you just did the front pockets and not the back pockets, I think it would just make the make a lot easier. But yeah, that's kind of it, guys. I think I've matched up that, I mean it's not perfect match, is it, but I've matched up that pattern so that when you stand far away it looks quite natural, it doesn't look like all over the place. Same again with that side seam, it's not too bad. It could be better pattern matched, but overall I'm pretty pleased with it. It's turned out really well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing them come together. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing them, guys, and peace out. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.